Boy, a massive quake triggers panic in Anchorage, sending people diving under tables, holiday shoppers running, and families scrambling to get out fast.
And right now we're seeing major damage, roadways crumbled, and buildings both inside and out affected. The effects of the 7.0 quake are still piling up this evening. Alaska will be cleaning up from this powerful earthquake for quite some time.
That's right, but the good news tonight is everyone survived and no major injuries have been reported. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being with us. I'm Susie Sa.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jeff Vaughn.
I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Jeff Michael.
And we are live from the Citadel Outlets in Commerce.
And we'll be right back with you in just a bit.
And right now, back to our breaking news, the major earthquake that struck just offshore from Anchorage, Alaska this morning.
A tsunami warning was issued, then canceled this afternoon, but we are seeing widespread damage all over the city.
That's right. We have team coverage on the Alaska earthquake.
Let's start now with our live in our newsroom with Sharon Tay with an update. Sharon?
Susie and Jeff, there's a lot of damage, but so far no serious injuries reported. President Trump tweeted that the government will spare no expense to help the state. As soon as the shaking started, a lot of people started taking video. Students dove under their desks as the magnitude 7 earthquake rumbled through southern Alaska.
Holy smoke.
A massive crack split this highway and products tumbled from store shelves. CBS affiliate KTVA felt the jolt with damage to the newsroom.
This thing came on, and within seconds, a matter of just a few seconds, the newsroom looked like that. Things were falling, there was a dust in the air. Every time you were breathing it kind of hurt.
The station started reporting live over Facebook.
There are TVs on the ground. You can see.
In addition to damage to homes and office buildings, initially, tsunami warnings were issued for coastal areas.
We live in earthquake country, so folks here are used to small tremblers, but this was a big one.
Residents were told to head to higher ground to avoid dangerous waves. Traffic was backed up on the Glen Highway as people got out of town, but a short time later, the warning was canceled.
We're looking around thinking, oh, it won't be that big. It's going to pass, and things get worse. Things start falling.
An aftershock triggered metal detectors to go off inside a courthouse in Anchorage, and people took cover. You can see inside one of the courtrooms. Things fell from the ceiling as the room continued to shake. One mother was getting something out of her fridge when the quake hit. Her security camera caught her panic as she got her son out of their basement and to safety. The Anchorage airport had to be shut down for hours. It is one of the busiest cargo airports in the world. The Alaska Railroad is stopped because of damage at their operations center, and the Trans-Alaska Oil Pipeline is shut down as a precaution. In the newsroom, I'm Sharon Tay. Now back to you, Susie.
All right, Sharon, thank you. The Anchorage quake has one seismologist taking another look at the big one that struck here nearly a quarter century ago. Tonight, CBS News' Randy Page is live at Caltech, where he talked with Dr. Lucy Jones about the Northridge quake and why the one in Alaska is so similar. Randy?
Exactly, Susie. We've come to Caltech because, as you know, Caltech is one of the epicenters for earthquake research for the answer to one simple question. What can we learn about Alaska's earthquake, those of us here in Southern California? These images from Anchorage do not come as a surprise to those who study earthquakes. And for people who lived through the 1994 Northridge earthquake, they hit close to home.
It's precisely what we saw in Northridge.
Seismologist Lucy Jones says today's Alaska quake was stronger than Northridge, but originated deeper in the earth. So for people on the surface, the two earthquakes felt about the same and had the same predictable results.
Fires getting set off, basically everything thrown off of any shelf that's available. Good buildings built to code doing fine, old buildings being damaged, that's all. It's what we see every time.
And like the Northridge earthquake, when it comes to knowing what to do the second the ground begins to move, some people got it right and others got it wrong.
Your instinct makes you want to get outside, but running puts you at danger. You running through things that are being thrown off of shelves. Look at how much stuff's on the ground. If you're running through that, it's going to be, hitting you as you try to run. Running during a big, strong shaking, you fall, you sprain your ankles, you break your legs. We've had people die from trying to run in earthquakes. And seeing all these people do drop cover, hold on, is really encouraging.
Why is this so important? Because the choice you make in the first few seconds of the next big quake could be one of the most important decisions you ever make. And while science can tell us what is likely to happen, it can't tell us where and when. So, 4 words to remember: drop, cover, hold on. Words to live by. Let's go back to you.
Really good advice, Randy. Thank you so much. Just want to wave back at Chipper there, right? Hey, by the way, it's our 30th year participating in the Chips for Kids Toy Drive. Of course, proud co-sponsors of this event, along with the California Highway Patrol.
That's right. Last year, we collected 104,000 toys, and we're hoping to break that record this year. Let's check in now with Pat Harvey and Jeff Michael at the Citadel in Commerce. Hello there.
Hey, guys.
Hello there, Susie and Jeff. Do you recognize who we have next to us?
Mr. Bold and the Beautiful right here.
Spears from the Bold and Beautiful, Mr. Justin Barber, the lawyer who plays with dollar bills.
Yes, we're always in trouble.
Yes, you are always in trouble, but not today. Aaron, tell us what you have today.
Yes, we have toys donated on behalf of the Bold and the Beautiful.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sacks of toys for the kiddies, man. We want everyone to come out, the public, donate a bag of toys or one single toy that we love to give to the community. For teenagers or children, it would be wonderful. This is the, 30th year?
30th year.
That Southern California CHP is doing this. Amazing. Last year, 104.
Yes, we want to beat that this year.
104,000 toys were donated last year. That's a lot. So if you gentlemen and ladies could please help us out, we would look forward to it.
And it's an opportunity for family to learn to give. And Aaron, you're leading the pack on that.
Oh, I'm definitely leading the pack. I have 5 children. I have 4 of them with me here today.
Do they want to be on camera? Oh, come on in,
kids.
Family. Look at
Some
this
of the most
gorgeous
beautiful kids
family.
you'll ever want to meet.
This is Hina, Raiz, Kadia, and Ayana. And I got one more, Nayali. Hey, she's up north.
And you know what? That's what this is. This is a family event. This is for children in need, but the whole event that the CHP is putting on is about family. It's about helping other families. So it's just wonderful that you brought your own out here personally.
Thank you. I thought that would be a nice little touch. Considering I have so many and we're donating to those in need, hey, bring mine to help out and help out with the donations, I should say.
And it doesn't take a lot of money. You can donate a toy worth $10, $20. You may not have a toy. We have a booth here for you, so you can come down, just buy a toy, and then walk 20 feet over and hand it to a CHP officer or put it in one of the collection boxes.
Or you can bring a gift card. And do I have a teenager here? Okay, my dear. What do teenagers want? What do teenagers want?
Well, I know they like shoes a lot.
See?
And they like money.
Okay, we can't do the money.
We can't do cash, but if you got a gift card.
Clothes.
Clothes?
Shoes.
What about electronics?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Like GameStop for like 2K or like Madden. You know?
Oh, Madden. We're a Madden player, are we?
Well, now she's giving the ladies and gentlemen out there an idea of what those gift cards could go for, what teens and tweens want. Because that's as you mentioned, Aaron, a lot of times you don't exactly know what to get.
Yeah, it is hard to know these days. You know, things change so often. Gift cards are beautiful because you can take that gift card and get what you want, whether it's from Target, Apple Store, it doesn't matter. Gift cards are beautiful.
Absolutely. Well, we will be back here. We want to thank you for coming out and bringing your beautiful family here.
Yeah, and thank you for the advice.
No problem.
All right.
Okay. Back to you, Susie and Jeff.
All right, Pat and Jeff, thank you so much. And don't forget, CBS 2 and KCAL 9 will be live from the Citadel outlets until 6 o'clock this evening. We'll check back in with Jeff and Pat a little bit later on.
Pretty good insights on teenagers and what you get for them, too, right? And don't worry, if you can't make it out to the Citadel today, here's a list of all of our Chips for Kids live events and those donation locations. We'll, of course, be collecting toys through Christmas Eve.
And there is still some mud on the streets today, but thankfully no major damage in the Woolsey fire burn areas in Malibu. The rain caused a small mudslide on Cuthbert Road on Horizon Drive yesterday, but it was enough to force some evacuations. That mandatory evacuation has since been lifted now. All streets are open, but there are delays from utility trucks and workers clearing the mud in that area.
Well, we got round 1, maybe 2, and Garth is standing by with more. Are we going to get more rain, Garth?
Yeah, the slightest chance for us tomorrow. I'll show you that. Coming up in the full forecast, but boy, what a day today. A beautiful way to let November go. So hard to let this month slip by. It's just so beautiful out there. Downtown Los Angeles, traffic fairly light right now. It's 62 degrees, picking up some west winds, 5 miles an hour. But it is a perfect November day into the low 60s, 48 up into the high deserts. Mountains right around 32. So a couple inches of snow flew in the locals at the higher elevations. That's pretty good. 60 up in Oxnard. Cold, dry weather, though. It's good for them to make snow up into that area. We are a little bit warmer than we were 24 hours ago. You can see it there by about a half a dozen degrees. There's the northwest winds coming in. We'll talk about this other system. We're kind of trapped between a couple of systems and a little ridge. Explain it all to you in just a few minutes. Back to you guys.
Well, that storm brought a lot of smiles to people in our local mountains. Take a look. That's because it dumped plenty of snow to play in.
CBS 2 Inland Empire reporter Tina Patel is live tonight in Big Bear with a look at the conditions there right now. Tina.
There is just something magical about the first snow of the season, even if it's just a few inches. As you can see, just having this blanket of fresh powder really makes it feel like it's the holiday season. Natalie and Madeline Rodas live in El Salvador, so they don't get to have too many snowball fights at home. That's why they were excited when their relatives in Los Angeles decided to drive them up to Big Bear today.
I like the view of the trees and the snow, and I can play with it. It's so fun.
And so rare for many people in Southern California. Shantiana Cook is from San Diego, but she's never been to Big Bear before.
First time in snow. First time. It is amazing.
When she and her friends planned their trip, they knew there would be man-made snow to play in, but then a blanket of real snow fell overnight.
We got lucky. It started.
A lot of people are feeling that way today. Many families tell us they didn't know snow was in the forecast when they decided to come up to the mountains.
We planned this trip back in September for my birthday, which is today.
Even though 8 inches fell in the upper elevations, the snow on the roads melted away early, making it easier for visitors to make the drive.
It's sunny, there's no chains required. It was just perfect.
Perfect for making snow angels and snowmen and snow memories.
I like having fun with my family and making the snowman and throwing the snowballs.
Now, even though conditions today were pretty ideal, having the clear skies and the clear roads, things can change very quickly here in the mountains. So if you are planning on making the trip up, be sure to be prepared. Have chains in your car just in case. You never know when you might need them. Live in Big Bear, Tina Patel, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Tina, thank you so much. Looks like a winter wonderland behind her, doesn't
go.
it? Looks so pretty out
Enjoy
there.
it, right?
Yeah, me too. Ahead of 5, nuns behaving badly accused of embezzlement. The investigation into the South Bay Catholic Sisters.
Plus a massive data breach affecting Marriott hotel customers. Addresses, your date of birth, and even your passport number, all compromised. And could you be one of the 5 million people affected?
Plus, who could forget this captivating photo of the Woolsey fire smoke plume spreading over PCH? Coming up tonight, the family behind the viral picture tells us their unforgettable story.
Los Angeles could be raising their speed limits, why that could mean more tickets for drivers.